Guess what today is, y'all? Today is Flippin Friday. I went into my stash and I found some random objects that we can flip today. I picked these bamboo utensils. I've had them forever. I paid $1.99 for the 3 of them. And I was thinking, what can I do with these? And also, what can I do with the Christmas tapers mold from IOD that isn't just a tapers ornament? So I have an idea and we're going to give this a try today on Flippin Friday. For my Friday videos, I like to pick things that are quick and simple and easy. This one will be once we minus drying time. So if you've never used a mold before, they're very, very easy. You just want to dust them with cornstarch. Now, I'm not going to do the entire tapers on these. I'm just going to do the top part, and I just need 3 of them. So I'm definitely going to do Snowman and Santa Claus and... let's see, Snowman, Santa Claus. Let's see, I think we'll do that snowflake. So we're just going to dust them with cornstarch. That just makes it easier for the clay to come out on these. And I'm going to use IOD air dry clay. I hope I don't have to open another pack. I think this will be enough to get 3 molds. So when I put my clay up, I usually put like a baby wipe in with it just to keep some moisture in that Ziploc bag. And then once I get my clay out, I just like smush it around in my hands to soften it up a little bit. And the IOD molds have this really great micro rim, and I can just take my thumb and just clean up the excess. And like I said, I'm not going down any further than that. So this one already looks good. It doesn't get any easier than that. To take it out, I flip my mold upside down. And voila. Check out details in that mold. Then you can just wet your finger and clean up any edges. But this one looks really good. My favorite glue to use on almost any project is Type Bond Quick and Thick. It dries clear and it holds wonderfully. I've got a little bit squeezed out here and I have done the layout. You know, I think these fit best this way. So to glue them on, I am going to glue them on while they're wet. So we're going to be pretty careful with them, and I'm just going to take a paintbrush and I am going to glue up the back of my molds. I want to go all the way to the edge, but I want to do it very carefully so I do not mess up any of those pretty details. And then once I have it, I want to push down everywhere, again being gentle so I don't mess up any of those details. Okay, while those are drying, we are going to work on what we're going to put these in. So I picked out this vase from my stash. I've had it a really long time. The colors faded on it. So I thought that we could give it a little makeover and use it for this project. I'm going to paint it with 2 coats of Chateau. And this is a fusion mineral paint. It's all in one. It doesn't have to be sealed. It's got a built-in sealer and everything. And this one has all this pretty texture on it. So I think it's going to look really good once it's painted up. Okay, the glue is dry enough on these now where I can paint them. The clay's still wet, but it's kind of got a harden on the top. So shouldn't hurt those. Last week, if you saw my YouTube video, I had a lot of color. So I'm going to really go some neutral today. And I'm going to go ahead and paint these with the Chateau also. This will work. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to paint all of these with 2 coats of Chateau. Okay, everything is good and dry and painted. To finish these off, I'm going to use my favorite wax, and this is Fusion's Aging Wax. Anything you put it on, it immediately gives it an aged appearance and not like something that was just painted. So I really want to bring out all these details in these molds. So going to just go around them. I've got a pretty good bristled brush here instead of just a regular wax brush, and I'm going to just put, it takes very little actually of this aging wax, and I'm just going to put it all over the project. Now you can see Santa's features. That's okay, we're still going to clean him up. Won't be so harsh and dirty looking. Now watch the magic here. I wipe off as much as I want, which in this case is going to be a lot of it. Now, obviously, these are not going to be used for actual cooking purposes. These are for decor only. And then we're also going to do the same technique with this because it's got all of these, I don't know what you call these, little textured areas. So I want to highlight all that as well and bring a cohesive look to this whole arrangement. Last week I did lots of color. This week I am keeping it really neutral. One good thing about this Fusion paint is it does have that built-in sealer. So this paint is completely sealed. That way I can wipe back as much of this dark wax as I want to get the look that I'm trying to achieve. But if you are using like a chalk paint, like DIY, or a clay-based paint, it's going to be more porous, so it's going to pick up a lot more of this wax than you want it to, and you will not be able to wipe as much back. So you'll probably want to do, if you're using a paint like that, you can use a clear wax first, and that'll act kind of like an eraser for this dark wax. But you don't need it on this Fusion paint. This is just going to be a very subtle change in color, giving it a little bit of age. To finish this project off, I tied some beautiful crimson velvet ribbon on it and put the utensils inside, and I think this would make a great housewarming gift or hostess gift or anything like that, or just to put in your kitchen to be beautiful decoration for the holidays. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I love doing Flippin' Fridays with y'all and doing these easy, quick, and simple thrift flips. If you want to get more in detail, follow me over on YouTube, where every Wednesday at 6 I post a full-length tutorial. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.